And we're on episode 4 of the Masochist series. Not much to report since the last episode. I put warning points in the deck because someone did point out in the comments that I'd forgot to do that, and that's a good card. So we have put that into the extra deck. We're going to hopefully just play a few more games and hopefully get a few more packs and improve upon the deck. Yeah, let's just jump straight into ranked and see what we get. So we're still in bronze tier 4, but one more win and we will go up to bronze tier 5. 5, yes, 5. So we have our first opponent. They're not playing with a custom character and no custom accessories. So hopefully it's a structure deck and we can have a good game. So we've got our starting hand. So actually, one thing I did change is I put both of the Gen X tuners in because one can special summon the other, and I was like, if we have a level 4, we can go into a level 6 synchro, and then we do have a generic level 8 synchro, so we could do that too. What have we got here? It should be one warrior. We actually don't have a warrior. We do have a Shura. I'm just gonna start off with Shura in attack mode. I'm hoping we're playing against the structure deck. They can't get over the Shura, and then next turn we can go into a level 6 and level 8 synchro play with our two Gen X monsters. My logic being, if it's anything but a structure deck, we're probably going to lose anyway. But at least if we keep this on board this turn, we can hopefully just snowball into a level 6 and a level 8 synchro, and just have a big presence on board on turn 2. So they're okay. Yep. Okay. It's gonna be a tough one. And he declares an attack. I think that might be in one of the structure decks though. I think that might be in the Link starter structure deck. So we've got a chance to win, but we're going to struggle to get over this 2000 attack point monster. Invader of the Throne would be a good one. 1600 defense. Not what we were after, if I'm honest. Right, none of these are warriors. So we're just going to set our expendable die. Hope we get a warrior soon. And we will set the... I'm going to set the appliancer. The reason I'm not going to set this is in case we draw that monster. I think it's a level 8, the one that has like 2600 attack that can be special summoned from the hand when a earth monster is destroyed. Oh, right, okay. Oh, that's good for us, right? So if he tributes this, he'll get rid of a card on our side of the field, but at least he's not got a 2k monster on board anyway. So I will reluctantly accept this trade. And he's chose to destroy our appliancer. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, he's negged. They've drawn for turn. Just pass. Just pass. Okay, so he sets a card. So he's used... I'm trying to think how many copies of Battle Ballista in that deck. Ooh, 1900. Okay. I mean, it is a smaller monster, but it's still a big threat. So, yeah. I mean, we are playing proper caveman Yu-Gi-Oh here. You summon a big guy. I set a monster. You attack with big guy. Oh, right. We've got some decisions to make now. So the Valkyrie... We'll set the Valkyrie, the logic being if we at least draw into the Valkyrie... Monster Reborn card, we can bring it back. So we'll just set that and pass. I think he's just going to get to the point. Oh, okay. Yeah, Shield Crush. Didn't really need to use that, but yeah. We'll take 1900, I guess. And a Blade Knight. Is that going to be on? Okay, so it's not going to 2000 attack at least. So if we get a 2000 defense monster, which we have a few of in this deck, we have the Legendary Warrior. I can't remember what they're called. The Legendary Warriors, I think they're called. We have the Gadget Defense. We have the Plant, big card of booty. And yes, if we can draw a 2k defender, that would be great. Or maybe even one of our high attack point warrior monsters could be decent. Draw for turn. Oh, that's probably just a little too late. Right. Yeah, the benefit is we can send our trap to the graveyard to negate the attack, I believe. So if we set this, we'll set this into a defense. As long as he doesn't summon another monster, we should be able to buy another turn. We can negate the attack of Luster Dragon, and then as long as he doesn't put Blade Knight up to 2000, we'll have an extra turn. And hopefully draw a 1-star tribute, or like a level 5 or 6 tribute to an old monster or something like that. Okay, summon another Blade Knight. As long as he doesn't play a card, we will be okay. Well, yeah, as long as he keeps those 2 cards in hand, we should be okay. So we are into the battle phase. Feeling somewhat confident. Oh. Okay. Well, at the very least, we can get 1 more turn. I'm not sure what we'll do in this turn, but I'll certainly read this. Use the effect now. So if we send that to the graveyard, because it's going to die anyway. Oh, it ends the battle phase. Oh, wow. I thought this card just negated 1 attack. That's so much better than I thought it was. Okay, we can work with this, I think. Draw for turn. And we got a Dark Lord contract. No, that's not doing it for us. Nothing to do there but pass, and they can have the win. Slightly annoying that we didn't draw a better hand because we were playing against a structure deck, so this is a game we could feasibly have won. And straight into the battle phase for lethal. Well, actually no, we've got 1 more turn. Tell a lie, we can get rid of the trap card. Okay. The Dark Magician. Okay, so he's not playing a structure deck, but he's at least playing a crap deck. We can buy 1 more turn, I guess. Probably should have set that monster now. That was a misplay on our behalf. Yeah, we'll activate this. We'll send this to the graveyard and buy another turn. End the battle phase. I actually don't know what we want to top deck at this point, but Share the Pain would do something. But then if they got a monster on the crackback, they could just attack. We draw for turn. Warning point, that is not going to do it for us. I'll tell you what, we can, if we set this, we can set the warning point. We can normal summon this. Use its effect. Now, these are both level 2, so, you know, this is half a, yeah, we'll special summon this. This is half a thingy engine, that a sprite. This is half a sprite engine. Oh, what's going on here? Forced it special summoned. Oh no. Have I done the wrong card? You can special summon a level 3 GX monster from your hand. Why is that not special summoning? What? Oh, I was just button tapping. That is my fault. I thought I was activating the effect to summon a card, but it looks like we chain the effect in hand to make that a certain attribute. Helps if you read your cards. Don't just tap cards. Just don't press buttons. Although we can at least buy another turn with the Scrubbed Raid, a Monster Reborn. Okay. I mean, a level 4 next turn gets us into a level 6, and there's still hope at that point. So, and if it's a warrior, we've got a better chance than if he... I mean, it's not completely over. It's not looking likely it's going to go our way, but... no, we won't use Warning Point. A Smashing... Christ. Right, into the battle phase. So if we hadn't just button pressed, we would have at least had 1 more monster. We'll use Scrubbed Raid. We'll get rid of the Warning Point. We'll keep the... We'll choose the... Oh, it's a Dark Lord contract. I should have got... Yeah, damn, I thought that we got rid of it early, didn't we? We got rid of the trap card, that the Destructive Die or something like that. Yeah, we should have destroyed that instead. Okay, right, we have half a plan. Right, we'll set this. We will negate their attack next turn and hopefully just go into a rank 4. I mean, I don't know how they've not won this game already. I don't know why they ever tribute someone for Dark Magician. It seemed a bit stupid. Right, just go into the battle phase. I'll negate that. Or I'll negate the battle phase. Well, yeah, I'll end the battle phase, rather. Attacks with the Dark Magician. We will activate the trap. We'll send our Dark Lord contract to the graveyard and we'll end the battle phase. They end their turn. We're going to hopefully draw into a level 4 and make a rank 4. We didn't get level 4. It's not what we wanted, I'll be honest. I think we flip this. So it gains its 300 attack and defense. Skill successor. Okay, cool. The only problem is you can use skill successor in the graveyard. I don't know how we're going to out this board, if I'm honest. But we will set this and we will pass it to our opponent and hope they can't do much. So skill successor is a big problem for us because it's a trap card and you can banish it to obviously give a monster he controls 800 attack until the end of this turn. So we need to somehow get a monster with 3300 attack on board. And the only way I can think of this... Okay, no, he's used it now, which is great, because we can just end the battle phase by getting rid of our set monster. And I mean, yeah, as long as we get a level 4, we could be okay. Right, well, we'll activate our trap again. Yep, don't think this guy's learned. Imagine if he top decks like a fully dark magical attack, then I'll be fuming. So he's passed it back to us. We should have lost this ages ago. I mean, you can tell we're in the bronze ranks, can't you? Hey, that is pretty good. Ooh, does the Battle and Boxer XE get an extra effect if we use a warrior? Right, we'll summon this. We will attempt to XE summon. Call the Haunted, okay. So he brought out his Luster Dragon. We're going to special summon out our number 79 Battle and Boxer Nova Kaiser using these two. Here comes our big boy, our boss monster. Now he is currently rivaling Dark Magician in terms of attack points. So quickly reading over the effect of our XE monster, it can't do anything. I'm going to hope chooses not to crash with Dark Magician next turn. If he doesn't crash with Dark Magician next turn, he could be okay. And in fact, if the trap card can send itself, then we have another turn if he does choose to do that. So it's not completely over. Okay, he's set. He's set again, which makes me think he's not going to crash the Dark Magician. Yes! Yes! Oh, are we going to get this on the crackback? Okay, we could have done that a few turns ago. But we'll make do. We're just going to simply go into the battle phase. We're going to attempt to attack over the dragon. So I think he has something there. And we'll just pass it back to the opponent. We've actually got a bit of a game going here, okay. It's not been a total wipeout. So we're in their standby phase, now their main phase. Okay, he summons another Luster Dragon. Is he going to try and crash? No? Okay. We'll draw for 10. Okay, so we did draw Deep Dark Trapo. This has to be a level 5 or higher effect monster. And I don't think he's playing many, if any of them, but at the very least we can use it to end the battle phase. So yeah, we'll just go to the battle phase and we'll attack over Luster Dragon again. Hopefully get another 600 points of damage in there. Okay. And then we'll just pass it back to them. I feel like they're beginning to run low on their resources. They've used like skill successor. They've used a couple of their removal cards, Smash and Ground. I mean, I am terrified to get another Smash and Ground. What we could do with is an Earth monster, so we can hopefully summon out that big guy. This is 2200 attack. It's not what we want right now. Ideally, we'd like another small monster just so we can set it and then tribute it next turn for the Weather Painter. Let's just go into this. I'm not going to activate that. Oh, cool. It is just a World Chalice monster. Right, we'll go to pass. So looking at the log, we are on turn 25 now. No, 24. We are on turn 25? Yeah, we are on turn 25. No, sorry, tell like turn 24, but that just sums up the experience of this series. Like, when was the last time you had a 24 turn Yu-Gi-Oh game? Right, we draw for turn and we've got a Dragon Maid, so we will set this. We're not going to crash into the Dark Magician just yet because I want to be in a position where before we crash, I want to have a second decent started monster on the field. I don't know if that's correct, so we'll just pass it over. So obviously you wouldn't have seen it, but there was quite a long pause there between the draw phase and the standby phase. That makes me think he's got another Ballista squad face down. I don't really think we can play around it. We'll draw for... I don't want to summon this yet. But I do want to summon this. Right. We'll summon our Weather Painter in attack. We're going to go into the battle phase. We're going to try and crash. Is that correct? Probably not. Oh, he's got whatever this is. Okay. And if you do banish... So, we're not going to use this. So the trap card... When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can take damage equal to the attacking monster's attack, and if you do, banish that monster until the end phase, is it? You can banish that monster from your graveyard, then target one face-up monster you control. That target gains it's one card. We're reading two different cards there, but yeah. I believe he gets control of that his next turn. That's not good for us. And if you do banish that monster during the end phase of your opponent's next turn, special that to your side of the field. Oh! What's he got here? Oh, Christ. Okay. So Dark Magician is on 2,800. Why didn't he attack? Oh, he knows we've got this. I think he's just trying to wait until he can get the Xyz monster back. So if we draw, got to share the pain. Okay. I don't want to share the pain because we can end the battle phase. I think for now we just pass. If we can get to a point where we can get Dark Magician of Chaos on the field, that would be fairly good. Now I think Dark Magician's going to go up to 3,000. No, it doesn't. No, he just summons that. I'm thinking of Skill Successor again. So he's got both our 2,500 attack point monsters. And Dark Magician's... Oh, in his turn they gain 300. Okay. This is going on for a while, this game. Oh, not the smashing ground. Oh. Right, we'll have to use Scrubbed Raid. We will be getting rid of our Deep Dark Trap Hole. And we will be ending the battle phase. I don't know what we want to draw, if I'm honest. A Earth monster would... An Earth monster would be good, actually. We're hoping for an Earth monster. Ooh, okay. Right, so we will set the Share the Pain. I wish I knew if we could tribute this card itself. We're going to set the Invader of the Throne, flip, select one monster on your opponent's side of the field, and switch control of it with this card. This effect cannot be activated during the battle phase. So we're going to set this, and then in our next turn, we're going to take control of Dark Magician. What is this? What is this? What are we playing? Right, we're in their main phase. Another Luster Dragon, Christ. Right, we can't afford for them to... Okay, actually just realised, yeah, we could have realised this turns ago. We can't actually tribute the trap card itself to end the battle phase, but we can tribute Shed the Pain. We're going to, in our turn, flip Invader of the Throne to take control of Dark Magician. I think this is like the most... This could be the longest game we've played so far in the 4 episodes. It's been a quite entertaining game, but I don't know. I feel like as soon as we started building a bit of momentum, that we lost it again. Right, let's see how we go. Alright, we're going to draw for turn. Dispose. Oh, we've got a few monsters in the grave, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 monsters. So I believe if we take the Dark Magician, it would gain 2200 attack. Right, we'll take the Dark Magician from you. We'll put that here. And we'll put Invader of the Throne there. I thought I messed up. Right, we're going to put disposable linear device on our Dark Magician. We can also get rid of the linear device to end their battle phase, and linear will come back once. Oof, look at that. Right, I'm going to attack over the Invader of the Throne just in case he has got a way to set Invader of the Throne and take back control of the Dark Magician. Oh, okay, has he got anything here? Oh, we got a chance. Oh, we've got a chance. Oh, we've got a chance. Alright, we're going to go main 2. We'll end there. We've gotten down to 450 life points. Like, this is quite close. Just don't smash and ground me. Just don't smash and ground me. Just don't smash and ground me. Oh. Okay. I don't know what he's planning to do. Okay. So he's putting that to defense. Are we going to win because he should have set that? I hope so. Okay. Link 3. Okay. Right, they've passed. Do we... He must have... They must have something there, correct? Right, we'll draw for 10. We've got a Valkyrie that we can't play. Yeah, we gotta go for it. I mean, we'll enter the battle phase. Oh, go on. How many turns in are we? We're on turn 35. Jesus. Go on, go on. Oh, yes! Yes! Oh, we'll take that. 35 turns. Wow. Jesus. Like, considering after like turn 6, I thought we'd lost that. That is an earned victory. A very well earned victory. That was a long game. It was a very long game. Right, well, let's add to our collection and get another pack. And do we get any legacy packs? So we've ranked up. Got our 100 gems. And we have received 2 legacy packs. Right, that's cool. Right, let's crack these open. Right, we're going into the shop and we're going to crack open our packs. Let's see what we get. Go down to the master pack section. What are we going to get? I'll take 1 fine pack, sir. We have enough for 48 packs. I don't think we'll open 48 packs in this series. I mean, we could do. I'll be surprised if the series goes on long enough to do so, but let's see what we get. No hollows. We've got a Zen Malfunction. Target 1 wind up monster in your graveyard, special summon in defense position. Its effects are negated. It cannot be attributed or used as synchro material. We do have at least 1 wind up monster, but I don't think we can justify playing that and this just yet. Synchron Ejection. Target 1 faces synchron monster your opponent controls, remove it from play. Then your opponent draws 1 card. We could put this in the deck. We're not really seeing many synchro monsters this low on the ladder. And when we usually do, it's like Baron de Flare, which would negate this. Ooh, Timebreaker Magician. Each turn, the first pendulum monsters you control that would be destroyed by opponent's effect and not destroyed. That's obviously the pendulum effect. When this card is pendulum summoned from that hand and no other cards are pendulum summoned at the same time, you can make this card's attack become double to original attack on the field, so it becomes 28. Once per turn, you can target one monster in the field, banish both it and this card until the next standby phase. So the removal effect, actually, I think Simo got this in his series too, but yeah, at least the second effect for the monster effect is just good removal, so yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, Magical Musket doubles the attack, it can't attack directly, yeah, we won't be playing that. Oh, hello. Oh, well, level 5, isn't it? Once per turn during standby phase, gain 200 life points. This card must be in the graveyard to activate this effect. It is actually... Oh, this got errated, didn't it? It's a Dark Lord now. It never used to be. It's like a very old card from the original anime. We have a level 6. We can't summon this yet because we don't have an insect tuner, I believe. I will check, but yeah, we'll ignore that for now. Not a great pack so far. What adjustment? Equip only to a level 3 or lower thunder type monster that gains dangerous attack. Also, its effects are negated each time it inflicts battle damage to your opponent. Draw one card. I know we've got at least one What card monster, as I said before. I'll have to check if we have multiple thunders. And lastly, a level 6 giant pearfish. You can discard one monster, special summon one level 4 or lower worm type monster from your deck. You can only use this effect once per turn. I'll have to check what worm monsters we have. We've got some worm cards. This could be okay. We can get to a point where if we ever get the worm tuners, we could start making synchro plays. So we might play this later down the road. I'm not too sure if we'll play it immediately. Let's move on to those 2 legacy packs. Right, moving over to the legacy packs. I actually don't know what's in these legacy packs. I mean, I keep saying I'd like a back to square one, but that's only because I've seen Simo open one in his video, so I don't know what other removals in here. Obviously, we got to share the pain. I guess just more decent attack. More tuners would be good, actually. What have we got? Does this mean we've got a super rare from the animation? No, it does not. Oh god. Weapon change. Once during each of your standby phase, you can pay 700 life points to target one warrior or machine monster you control. Switch to current attack and defense. I mean, we have got that boot up gadget, so that could become a 2000 attack point monster. We've got a few warrior monsters, but I don't think we have many. Actually, we got that legendary warrior. The one's got 2000. We might play this, but I'm not sure if we have enough cards to warrant playing that. And we have Chain Burst. Each time a player activates a trap card, take 1000 damage immediately after it resolves. I don't think we'll play that just because we need to activate trap cards. Oh, I'll just skip the second pack. However, the Chaos Trap Hole is pretty good. In fact, it's very good. When a light or dark monster would be special summoned, pay 2000 life points, negate the summon of a light or dark monster, and if you do, banish it. So we're seeing a lot of Dark Magician on the ladder this low down, so it's great against that. I mean, if we had this in that game, it could have ended a lot quicker. And what was the other card we got? We actually got a Gladiator Beast, level 3, Earth. So we can summon it off the... We can summon that big monster from our hand if it's destroyed. We can use it to go into that XE monster that needs 2 level 3 Earths. And I think this might be our second Gladiator Beast monster. I'll have to check. I'm just going to edit the deck around quickly and see if we actually put any of these in. So some quick changes we made to the deck. We took out the Final Light. We took out the spell card that reborns a Dark Lord monster. And we took out the Appliancer monster. Now, the Final Light revives a number of Valkyries for 1000 for each different name in the graveyard. And the Dark Lord spell also revives a Dark Lord monster. Sorry, yeah, a Dark Lord monster. Now these cards are good, and we do play a few. Well, we play 2 Dark Lord monsters, and we play 2 Valkyrie monsters. I just don't think they come up enough with the ratios that we play. So in their place, we put in the new Gladiator Beast, and we put in the Timebreaker Magician, as well as our copy of Chaos Trap Hole. I think this card's going to be really important going forward, at least in bronze, silver, maybe not gold, but at least for the foreseeable future, the next few episodes. I think this is going to be a very good card if we can actually draw into it. So let's get back onto the ladder and hopefully get a few more packs. Right, back onto the ladder after that gargantuan game. 37 turns, I think it was in the end. That was quite a lot. Jumping back into ranked, let's see if we can get another win, get some more packs. So let's see if we've got on a bit of a losing streak. I think we're overdue a few losses, to be honest. This guy is playing with a Book of Moon mate and a custom item deck box, so I'm not expecting this one to go in our way at all. Could be a quick one. Right, so we've opened Share the Pain, Deep Dark Trap Hole, and a couple of summonable monsters. I think what we can do here is maybe just start off with setting the Deep Dark Trap Hole, and I'm tempted to set the Red Eyes. No, I'm just going to set the Alien, just so we have a body. As I say, there's a very good chance with him playing a custom mate and some, custom items, accessories here rather. This could be a very quick game. I wonder if he's maybe on Spellbook. It's been about 20 seconds, and it's taken him that long to summon a Time Thief monster, which will summon another Time Thief. Okay, so he does seem to be playing an actual Time Thief deck. Now the problem with this is he's playing a competent strategy, or at least a competent archetype, or just a collection of cards that work well together while we are not. So let's see where this goes. Is he just going to make a redo, or is he? Yep. I mean, we can't share the pain it, so we can still play. And unfortunately, with it being an Nixie monster, Deep Dark Trap Hole does absolutely nothing against it. Yeah, the Chaos Space Trap Hole, though, we got it though, and is now in our deck. That would have been able to negate this. We're going to start off. We're going to draw a Naturia Rogded. Right. I think we are going to sack off the Retro Dragon. The reason we're going to sack off the Retro Dragon... Ooh, what's this one do again? So... he's taking a monster. Okay. So we can banish to quick effect. So I believe... he can't skate around the Share the Pain, I think. So where are we? Once per turn during the stop of phase, you can attach top deck your opponent's card to this card. Quick effect, you can attach up to 3 different materials from this card and apply the following effects depending on what was detached. So yeah, Share the Pain, he will jump around that. I'm tempted to just set this, pass it over, see if we can win. Well, buy some more turns. So he's activating the effect of Time Thief again. He's taking another one of our monsters. This time he's taking the 4-star Ladybug of Doom. He must be sitting there thinking, what the hell is this deck? What am I playing against? I've taken a Worm and a 4-star Ladybug of Doom. He summoned out a Rocket Caliber. Interesting. Okay, so the Rocket is going to go into a Striker Dragon. I believe he's just going to combo at this point. You'll get a Boot Sector Launch. Here comes the Boot Sector Launch. Is he just playing like Dragon Link with like a Time Thief engine? Is that what this deck does? I can't see any way of us getting over this deck. So we did summon, obviously, those 2 rockets off Boot Sector Launch. He's now linking the 3 of them off into a Nightmare Unicorn. Interesting. Yeah, he'll discard the last card in hand. He'll bounce the... Oh, is that to the top of the deck? If it's to the top of the deck, then we'll just redraw it, and that's just like, shuffles it into the deck, okay. So we can still hypothetically play. He's going to get some effects from the graveyard and continue to combo, I guess. This is nowhere near, though, what I've seen from Dragon Link in the past. Okay, so he's chaining the effect of Time Thief Redoer, so he's going to banish it until the end phase, I think. I don't know why. I don't know if he's just clicking buttons for the sake of it. Because now we're in this situation where we can at least use Share the Pain on the Nightmare Unicorn and get rid of that as a threat. The Time Thief Reader will come back and it's got 2400 attack. And yeah, so I think he is just clicking buttons. Time Thief Reader comes back. If we can somehow get over the Unicorn, we can then... this is not what we wanted. I think the only thing we can really do... So he's going to take another one of our cards. He takes the copy of another Vesuvius. I'm just gonna going to summon the Retro Dragon. We'll Share the Pain. We'll make him get rid of one of the cards. Here comes the Share the Pain. Get rid of our only target on the field, and he will choose to get rid of. He's chaining. He's also got internet connection issues, so we could win on the technicality. He's activating a Time Thief Trap. Okay, yeah, we've pretty much lost this. Can you use more than one effect per turn? What? Use that twice in one turn. Interesting. Come on, just summon a card, just summon a monster and get this over with, please. There we go. That's not even gain to him, is it? That's 40. That's only thought. It's 4,700. Time Thief Rocket. Okay, now he's making a rank. Link 4. Interesting. Okay, the access code talker. That is. That's 47. Still not game. Oh no, it is. Yeah, there we go. That's game. Uses the effect of an access code talker. He'll pop our face down. I'd say it'd be nice to pull an access code talker of our own, but I don't think we'd actually be able to get to the point where we can get this many material on board to summon it. So yeah, maybe something for when we actually start playing competent decks and maybe can actually play competent strategies. But yeah, that was expected. That was expected. We move on. Moving on to the next game, we are playing against another opponent who has some customables, yeah, customable items. He's got an American football kit there, so maybe he's going to play something like UA or there was the Vanilla Monster back in the day. I think it came out in like Invasion of Chaos. It's like an American footballer with 2,100 defense. Maybe that's his favorite card. Again, with it being some custom items, I'm not overly convinced we're gonna get a win in this one. Our starting hand is interesting. Can't actually use the 2 trap cards. What we'll do for now is we'll set the Nichoria Weed and hope that the 2,000 defense will be enough. We'll set the traps. Hope he can eventually be of use. Putting them in the Pendulum Zone was probably incorrect, but we can't actually Pendulum Summon, though we can special one of the 2 Pendulum Monsters in our deck out of the Pendulum Zone, so ideally I should have put one of those further inside. Sets 1 card himself, sets 2. Maybe he just sets and passes and we can poke. Okay, we're going to be playing against like Chamber really, aren't we? Right, we draw for turn. We get the Red Eyes Retro Dragon. This card seems to be stuck to our hand recently. We're going to... We'll just summon out the Retro Dragon. I don't want to XC into our rank 4 just because... I don't know. Might run into something that destroys it. Oh, okay. Oh, we're playing against Paleo. Cool. Right, so this is the MST of the deck. Now that we're playing against Paleo, do I want to... Okay, yeah. I think if we are playing against Paleo, we're probably going to lose anyway. So I think we'll just go the battle phase, poke for 29, and maybe make a rank 4 on the second main phase. In response to the flip summon, he has... Okay, so he's got a Cash Tier Trap, and he'll chain the Paleo Trap to bring that back as a level 2 monster. And then the Cash Tier Trap will do some sort of shenanigans. The Cash Tier Trap resolves, and what does it do? It special summons a Cash Tier from deck. Ah, that's a pain. Alright, special summon. Why can't we XE? That's a level 3. Oh god. Ooh, right, okay. We're going to own our mistakes. Right, we'll go into the battle phase. And we'll just attack over the Paleo and hopefully banish that. So we successfully got an attack through. There was a pause, though, during their battle phase. That means he's got some sort of traps that can interact, at least in the battle, on attack declaration, damage step, etc. I'm hoping he attacks the Naturia and we keep the level 4 so we can make a rank 4 next turn and then boost it with disposable linear device. He's going to use the effect of this Kashtira card to add a Kashtira spell, which he'll then use to... You can normal summon level 7 monsters while tributing. He's going to summon this monster. You can banish one psychic type monster from your deck, and if you do, this card's level becomes that level. Okay. So he sends a level 7. Oh, okay, is he going to... Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Okay. We'll just let him combo. We've got no interaction anymore. Is this just Kashtira? Fair. Yeah, we're not winning this, are we? No chance. Absolutely no chance in hell. See, I kind of want to quit so we can move on to the next duel, but then I feel like if we do that too often, then what's really the point in the series? We should probably, watch as a masochist. We should probably watch ourselves get beaten and enjoy it. So yeah, he's going to summon this. He's banished a couple of cards from the top of our deck. Nothing too fancy. He has disabled one of our monster zones. He summons whatever this is. I think this card predates Kashtira. Number 89, I imagine it probably would, yeah. Okay, so he's banished our generic level 8 synchro from our extra deck. He's going to make that zone unusable. Yeah. Okay, so he's banished some more cards from the top of our deck. You know what? Yeah, we're only wasting our own time here, aren't we? I've seen enough. Let's get out of here. Yeah, we'll sack that one right off. I'd like to say GG, but... so that's our second loss. We're going to go on to our next game, and hopefully we won't have a third losing streak. So we're playing again. We'll choose to go first, but we're playing against another opponent who has a custom Book of Moon as their buddy. I can't remember, and I don't think it's the same opponent. Can't imagine we'd get paired up against the same opponent. But yeah, again, not expecting a good win. I'm expecting another loss. So our opening hand's not great. I mean, we have a tribute summon monster, which obviously has a good effect, but it does require 2 tributes. For now, we're just going to set the Dragon Maid, and we'll pass it there to the opponent. And we're playing against Labyrinth. Great. So our opponent set up basically what you want to do on your first turn with Labyrinth. They've added the monster that can be discarded to activate a trap in the turn it's set. They've summoned up the big Labyrinth monster. We're probably not going to win this. We'll probably scoop it up in our turn, but we'll see what happens. And we've got a warning point. Yeah, we'll pass it here, I think. Back in our opponent's turn, they've summoned another 1500 attack point monster. They are 361. They are 300 points off damage. Hopefully they can just finish us quickly. Okay, so we're in the battle phase. They've not managed to get the extra 300 points they need, so they're going to swing for 61 and leave us on 300. Slightly annoying. I mean, I guess that's a drawback of Labyrinth, though. Is it is a trap deck. You have to play it over a multiple number of turns. Yeah, so he's chained the effect of the small Labyrinth monster to set a trap, and this one is going to add itself to the hand. Yeah, we'll probably just pass it in our turn and let them go in for game, and we'll move on with our lives. So they've passed turn back over to us, and we will draw. Nothing of use again. Yeah, this could be the third loss in a row. We'll take that. We'll hopefully get a structure deck in the next game. Just go straight into the battle phase, please. Yeah, go on. This guy knows. This guy knows he's playing against absolute dog shit. Fair enough. Yep. Third loss in a row. We'll move on. Disappointed in myself. 5th game of the episode. 4th game. If we lose this in a row, that we will have lost. So, again, custom mate. Not expecting anything good. Right, starting hand is not bad. We can set the Gen X ally. Hope that the warning point buys us the turn. Oh, they're going first. Not great. So they draw the 2 off the Allure of Darkness, and this should reveal what deck they're playing. He's banished a Chessum Dragon to activate a contract with Don 1000. So I think this is like some sort of weird Zexal deck. He's added a Maxi and he's end of turn. Well, you won't be getting much use out of that Maxi against us, mate. Draw for turn. Ooh, Violent Soldier, what a card. Right, I'm half tempted to set this. Or should we? Let's have it. No. Have we got an Earth? That's a light, damn. Right, we'll set the warning point. We will summon the Violent Soldier. I don't know if the game's glitched, but Max C has stayed resolved. I'm not too sure if that has something to do with the continuous spell card he has. He has chosen to activate Max C. Well, you won't be drawing anything for this turn. But we'll go into the battle phase and we will poke for a cheeky 1700 and then we'll pass it over. When this card is activated, both players lose 1000 life points. I didn't even notice we'd lost 1000 life points. And if they do, each draws a card. Explains why we had another card in hand, but I didn't notice that. Red Eyes Fusion. Okay, so he should just summon a big Red Eyes monster and then we can at least just share the pain away next turn. What the hell is that? Okay. New Red Eye support that I'm not aware. A magnet. Okay, that's not Red Eye support. Yeah, so I believe. Well, what can we do here? So, yeah, we can use the duty point. So it does. Its effects negated. It won't be able to burn us, and it can't attack. And then next turn we can share the pain away. So yeah, warning point coming in clutch. He's gone to the battle phase. Don't know. I don't think he thinks. Don't think he knows he can't attack. Main phase 2, brilliant. Nice. Well, warning point is doing bits for us. And we draw. The appliance. Right, we'll keep the appliance just in case. We could go into level 6 synchro, but there's no point. No, we'll summon the appliance and we'll use Shared the Pain on the appliance monster, and then he can get rid of his Red Eyes Big Dragon. Confirm the appliance. So he's got rid of that. He's probably thinking to himself, what the hell is my opponent playing? Oh gosh, this. Oh no. It can resummon a Red Eyes. Ugh. Oh no. See, this is where I wish the Vion was an Earth, because then we could at least summon this and compete. That's no good, right? We'll just, we'll change the Vion to defense and we'll pass turn. So the opponent has drawn a Cup of Ace. Yeah, so it's this spell card that makes, well, a player, no, yeah, we must play the new cards revealed. Go on, give us two. We want tails. Oh, that's a heads. Ugh. So he's drawn this, yeah, banish level 7, draw 2 cards. Oh god. He's got another Red Eyes Fusion. That's probably game, yeah. I'm not even sure what we'd want to overcome this. Another Meteor Black Comet Dragon. Yeah, this is probably their game. So the Meteor Comet Dragon is sent Red Eyes. It's inflicted half the attack damage to us. I believe that means he can't attack us directly. No, he can. Yeah, this is probably their game. Right, so we're down to 2300. It's probably curtains. Draw for turn. Valkyrie Chariot, brilliant. Yep. We'll just pass it there. Well, we may as well set. The Valkyrie Chariot is a win. None of these are Earth. Slightly annoying. Right, we'll set the Valkyrie Chariot and we'll pass. Yeah, just go into the battle phase and that's your game, bro. Our opponent's been idle for a while. At this point, I'm just hoping they disconnect. Okay, so he's assumed linking the 2. Not too sure why for a heretic. You could have just gone to the battle phase and you could have just ended it there and then. Summons out the Red Eyes off the Heretic Seal. I think the reason he's done this, I believe the Heretic Seal can bounce itself on our monster. So maybe he thinks we've got... Imagine if it was like Invader of the Throne, but even then that wouldn't come up because it can't be during the battle phase. So, yeah, he's got a Red Eyes Insight. That adds a Red Eye spell. I'm not sure if he's going to play another Red Eyes Fusion. Can't imagine he's got many targets left in deck. Yeah. End phase. Ugh. Talk about playing with your food. Now, we've got Boot Up Corporal, which is slightly annoying because the Valkyrie is level 3. If we'd set this, we could have at least made an XE play. We'll just set this and pass. Okay, so he's using the effect of the Heretic Dragons. He'll bounce this. You contribute 1 monster from your hand or field. Return 1 face-up card on the field. 1 face-up card on the field. Okay. I think he is just clicking buttons at this point. So he's tributed itself, and he's going to return that. Okay. Okay. And he's going to summon out that Dragon Monster on 0 attack and defense. I'm hoping Red Eyes attacks the level 3. We keep the level 4 and we can make a rank 4. So he's activated the Don again. We'll both draw a card. We got a Joker's Night out of it. He's going to... What's this do? Add 2 cards from your hand to your opponent's hand and draw 2 cards. Okay. Interesting. Gauze. Gauze. So even if we start getting to a point where we can win, we then have to play around Gauze. Oh, and he's attacked the... Of course he attacked the level 4. Yeah. Right. Look at a draw. He has 15 cards in deck to our 29. So if we have to stall, we theoretically can. This guy, he should have won this game ages ago. Right, we can make a rank 3 Earth. So we can summon this, and that makes a monster, unable to be. Well, actually, what have we got? We've got the Manticore. That's 2,300. We can't use the Red Eyes cards. This is level 5. We're gonna set the. We're gonna set this, and then hopefully summon out the Casacamal. Gonna summon out the big guy. Anyway, I was looking at the extra deck, and we got to discard a card. We actually have to discard a card. We'll discard his own Red Eyes Insight. So I was debating whether to summon this because we could. Level rank 3 Earth, we can detach a material from this card. Target 1 spell trap card your opponent controls. They can't activate it. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, which we could have done with that monster, we can special summon a Earth from the grave. Tails, so we'll draw 2 cards at least. I really don't understand what this guy's deck is. I have no clue. So we have 26 cards in deck compared to their 14. I genuinely think if we're going to win this, we're going to have to deck them out. I think they're at the point where they've run out of resources and they can't seem to do much. I believe Gauze is when you take damage from a card in your opponent's possession, you can special summon this card from your hand. You must control no card. I'm so glad I reread Gauze, because while this is on the field, he can't actually use it. So we could win this, yeah. I mean, I'm glad we didn't quit, but we could win this. It'd be an undeserved win because they should have won like 6 turns ago, but through their own just spamming of buttons, we've been, invited back into this game. So we're going to chain this for the first time. We're going to summon it. 2,600 into attack mode. And we've got a big presence. Send a card from the deck to the graveyard. No. So he's gone into main 2. Going to Link. IP Masquerader. Okay, interesting. I really am glad we did not rage quit this, because I'm confident we're now going to win. Expendable die. So if we can summon a warrior, we can. Yeah, we've got a junk warrior. We've got a junk breaker there, rather. Okay. We'll summon the junk breaker in attack mode. We've got the. Got the expendable die for interruption in their turn. So tribute one warrior monster, target 1 card on the field, destroy it, and if you do, draw a card. I don't know if flipping the Valkyrie is gonna. We'll flip the Valkyrie just for the extra damage. Junk has an effect. This card, you contribute this card. All face-up monsters in the field have their effects negated until the end of this turn. No, that's not. We won't do that. But that's a good effect to remember. We'll attack with Junk Warrior. We'll get 1,000 damage in. We will push for 26. If these go through, this is 31 in total, and we would have come quite close to winning. I don't think it's impossible we win next game, but I don't know with this deck. I just don't know with their deck. We'll pass. So they've drawn another Gauze for turn. Again, they can't activate the Gauze because they've got the contract of Don 1000 face up on the field. Gauze requires... All right, yeah, we'll take the win. I can't tell if it's a win that we deserved. I mean, we take the pack, it's a win. But we more so won because of our opponent's idiocy. They should have just attacked the game when they had the opportunity. But we'll take the packs. It's not surprising to play against someone like that this low down the ladder. Either they're just crap, either they're just trying to experiment with new stuff, or they just are spamming buttons whenever they come up on screen and just doing whatever they can. So yeah, we'll open our packs. I missed how many legacy packs we got there, but hopefully it's more than one. And we're back at the shop. We will redeem our one master pack. Let's see what we get. What do we want? We still just want very playable cards, stuff that we can just upgrade our deck with. More tuners maybe? Okay, so no hollows in this pack. I'm starting off with a Primal Cry. Ritual Summon Venu Brightbird of Divinity. I think we have this card. Okay, during your own phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard and target one ritual monster in your graveyard that was sent from there. I'll look. I need to read the ritual monster effect, but I think we pulled the ritual monster in the first 5 packs. We have a Predaplant, level 4, 1800 attack. If this card is normal special summon, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, place one Predator counter on it. And if it is a level 2 or higher, it becomes level 1 as long as it has a Predator counter. After damage calculation, if this card battled a monster with an equal or lower level, you can special one Predaplant monster from your deck. Okay, so at the very least, it's a Predaplant 1800 Dark. And you can mess with our opponent's levels. We have another Super Heavy Samurai. This is a level 4. It's got 2000 defense. If your opponent special summons a monster, you can change as many attack position Super Heavy Samurai monsters you control to defense position, and if you do want the ones changed by this effect gain 500 defense until the end of this turn. So we could play this, and we can actually equip our other Super Heavy Samurai card. It's got 2000 defense, so it would probably go in the deck. So far we've got 2 playable cards. Holding Legs. If this card is summoned, return all set spell and trap cards on the field to the hand. This could actually be okay this low down in the ladder, because like if our opponent's playing stuff like, I don't know, Mirror Force or whatever, you know, that's a card they can't activate in response to this effect. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one set spell trap card your opponent controls. It cannot be activated until the end of the next turn. Okay, so we could play Holding Legs. There's a good chance. We've got another Dragon Maid, level 7. It cannot be destroyed by card effects where you control a fusion monster. You can only use each of the following effects per turn. You can discard this card, special summon one level 4 or lower Dragon Maid monster from your hand. At the end of the battle phase, you can return this card to the hand, and if you do, special summon one level 2 Dragon Maid monster from your hand. I'll have to reread the other Dragon Maid monster to see if it's worth playing this, but at the moment I don't think it is. Elemental Training. Element Sabers and Element Lords now, thank you. What have we got here? Crawler Axon, 1800 defense on a level 2. Flip, target one spell trap on the field, destroy it. We'll probably play this. If this face-up card in its owner's control leaves the field because of an opponent's effect, and special on 2 crawlers from your deck. I mean, we'll play just for the 1800 destroy a spell or trap. And then we've got a Rocket 1700 Dark. Does that make Brotar live? I'll have to reread that, but I know they get played together in Dragon Link. When a Link monster's effect is activated that targets this face-up card in the field, quick effect, you can destroy this card, then destroy all your opponent's cards in the column. This was in during the end phase if this card is in the graveyard because it was destroyed on the field by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard. You special summon one rocket monster from your deck except this copy. So yeah, I mean, we'll probably play it 1700 attack at the least. It's not a dreadful pack. A couple of these cards will probably go into the deck. So we're about to crack open the legacy pack that we get. I don't know what I want, just multiple playable cards. I think Dark Hole is in this, so I mean Dark Hole would be great. I'm just trying to think of generic cards that are in here. It's a board wipe. Removal's good. No hollows. Oh, okay. We can't play this. Yeah. Go next deck, fill up a spot, and then Flyfang. If this card attacks defense position monster, inflict piercing damage to the opponent. If this card inflict battle damage to the opponent at the end of the battle phase, banish this card until your next standby phase. 1600 attack. It may go in the deck. We'll have a look and see if we change anything else. Okay, so we made a few changes to the deck. We took out Dark Magician of Chaos just because it's a two tribute monster for 2800. It does add a spell card back from the grave, but with the errata, I don't believe it gets added back until the end phase. And it's just better if we can to probably make an Xyz monster with like 300 less attack than tribute summon for that. Obviously that requires an extra summon, whereas the Xyz monster can be put on 2 summons. We've included some of the new cards. You got the Crawler, 1800, when it's flipped, will destroy a spell trap. We put Brotar back into the deck just because if it's in the graveyard, it can special summon itself to the side of the field when a card is controlled, and it's at least tribute fodder at that point. We did, in fact, pull the correct ritual spell, Primal Cry, would let us summon this card, but I just don't think it's worth playing. I expect it to have better effect. But it is a normal card, so yeah. What else did we take out? We took out Joker's Knight. It was level 5. That was 2000 attack. I think the deck's past the point now where a 1 tribute 2000 attack point monster is needed. We put in the Predaplant. It's another beefy attack point monster. We got some more big booty defenders now. Just like what was it we got? Not overly sure, but yeah, the decks. We made a few changes there. We filled out the extra deck. We're now playing with a 14 card extra deck with what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can summon 8 of the cards, I think. So I'll end the episode there because I do know we're on around the hour mark. I hope you're enjoying the series. I'm having fun recording it. Yeah, we'll see how much longer this goes on for. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Just remember to please like, subscribe, leave a comment. It really helps. And yeah, stay safe and don't talk to strangers.